Isn't this gorgeous? This is the string of hearts. It's a semi-succulent trailing vine. You know what I love about it? It's got little hearts. Look at this. And along the stem, it's a couple, 2 hearts. And that's how it grows along the stem. It cascades. What I like about displaying this, you could do something ornamental like this.
So cool.
Really. Or you can use it up against, I like tall vases or a tall planter, because then you can see from the background, you can see the hearts really well, or you can hang it.
Oh my
but
gosh.
if we're lucky, it could get, you know, maybe 2 or 3 feet long. And it's just a really simple plant. It's kind of trendy, they're kind of expensive, but today you're going to learn how to multiply them so you don't have to spend that much money.
And how to grow them 3 different ways, which is really cool. The first way you're going to show us is basically how to grow them with no soil, just in water.
So here's what you do, friends. You're going to grab a stem, and then what I want you to do is, you see where we have a leaf pair here? Cut right behind it, because we're going to do something.
Okay.
We are going to remove the leaves, because these are going to end up being, oh, got another one there. Hold on, let me give it a little trim. So you see where I remove the leaves? That's where the new roots are going to grow, right here. So Deb, you want to just push that one right into the water. I've got these cute little vases. I've got it growing right here. As you can see, they're like tiny little beakers.
I know. I feel like I'm in a science lab.
Yeah, and then you can expect some roots to start forming in about a few weeks.
Really?
Yes, and it's really, really beautiful. The fun thing is you don't have to ever move them from the vase. You can change it to another vase if you want, but they could live there forever and have them displayed in your house.
And these will keep growing and get
they
longer
will keep
and longer?
growing and longer, and you can take more cuttings and keep going and going.
And what about the temperature for something like this?
Okay, so once you have them in your vase, you want to put them in a room that's where we're comfortable, 60 to 80 degrees at the most, medium light until the roots come. Once you start seeing the roots, you can go ahead and put it in a bright spot, like where it belongs. Even a little bit of direct sunlight, except not all day sunlight.
Okay, and just keep filling the water as it starts to evaporate.
Right, every 2 days.
So the next one you're going to show us is how to do it in succulent soil.
Yes.
Which is equally as easy.
Listen, look at this, guys. You see this little bed of cuttings? It's got this interesting little nodule here. Well, if you were to look inside of this container that's full, it would be filled with nodules, and it keeps multiplying itself. So what I did is I took one, I just pulled it out that has the nodule, and then
the little bulb.
You want to do the honors, give a nice little hole here. I've got succulent mix here with a little bit of perlite, which helps with the aeration.
So the perlite's important?
Yes, very important, because you don't want this soil to become soggy. I'm just dipping it right in there, and let's close it up, Deb.
That's it.
That's it.
Does it matter how deep it goes? Could we actually grow it?
No, you don't want it
like
to go that deep. But you see how this is cascading, friends? What I recommend is that you take it and swirl it into the pot so that it makes it nice and dense. We're going to pin it with a little pin that I made, and that's that. It's damp, and just keep it,
Just
put a little water.
Okay, just make sure it's damp.
Yeah, never saturate it.
Same temperature, same light, same everything as we would with the water. Okay,
right.
Now this third one.
This is cool.
Is so cool. So from one plant, you're making 5. You're making 4 more plants.
Okay, it looks like an octopus mom, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the plant is cascading. As you can see, what I've done is I've taken the stems and I've taken a pin and I've pinned it here where the leaves are. And right where that is, Deb, a node like you saw here is going to grow, and a new plant will grow.
Just from the leaves sitting
there?
Yeah,
just from sitting. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick.
All right, I'll switch places.
Okay, so here again, succulent soil mix with a little perlite. It's a little damp already. I'm going to take some of the stem here, the tips. I want to coil it around because, like I said, I like it to grow kind of dense. And then I'm going to take my pin. You could even use, like a paper clip. And I'm going to pin it right where the leaves are. I don't know if you can see that right there.
That is so neat.
In a little bit, in a few weeks, a little node, and more roots are going to grow. But look how fun. It's like an octopus mama.
And you could cut it if you want and let it be its own plant, or you just could leave it.
That's the thing. Yeah, you could. Once you see that it's grown its leaves in, I think one of them here, this one already, you see it's more mature looking. At this point, you can just cut it off of mama, and it's on its own. I mean, that's passive growing, right?
Nature is so fascinating. It is so fascinating. You're just a plethora of information, and thank you for sharing it with us, because every time I get so excited learning about these
Let's
things.
have fun.
Really do. It really is. Planting is fun.
It is.
You all make sure to visit hallmarkchannel.com for more information. Stick around, more from the